Hey there, good evening to you. Sunday was a matchup of two teams who needed to win or be on the outside looking in. Cowboys have been clicking on offense, averaging 29 points in their three-game winning streak, hooked up with the Seahawks defense, who surrendered 780 yards the last 2 weeks. Wow. Ezekiel Elliott returning from his 6-game suspension, starting in the second quarter. Boys up 6. Dak Prescott tosses over to Dez Bryant, but he drops the ball like New Year's Eve. That's 6 days away, man. What's going on here? Seattle's Byron Maxwell punched loose, and the visitors recover. That sets up second and goal for Russell Wilson and his crew. The 6-year vet chunks over to former Saint Jimmy Graham, and the Seahawks take the 7-6 advantage. Third quarter, Cowboys driving. Dak Prescott looking for anyone to throw to. It goes to the wrong guy. Seattle's Justin Coleman runs us all the way from the 30 to the end zone. And the Hawks go up 14-9, doing a little extracurricular activity, doing the Dez Bryant right there, Ezekiel Elliott. Not a lot of Dallas fans too happy with that one. Later on, Dak's pass intended for Dez Bryant is picked off by K.J. Bryant, a Bryant-to-Bryant connection. That's Prescott's 11th INT of the year after only having 4 in 2016. Fourth quarter, Seahawks hoping to make them pay, and they do when Wilson hits Doug Baldwin in the end zone, now leading 21-12. Seahawks win by that same score, eliminating Dallas from the postseason.
We needed to win it, and we didn't do the things necessary to win it. I thought our team fought hard and battled hard. We just didn't play well enough. Turnovers were a big part of this game, so you have to do those basic fundamental things. I thought in a lot of ways we controlled the game offensively. We just didn't cash in once we got down in there close.
It's frustrating. I mean, it's hard to get over. I'm sure I'll get over it at some point, but right now is not the time. And it was tough. It was a tough game. It didn't go our way, and didn't play well. Didn't play well enough for us to win, simple as that, and just have to learn from it and get better.
Falcons, Saints now. New Orleans up a field goal in the first quarter. The 17-year vet Drew Brees with a screen pass over to Mark Ingram. Brees becoming the third player in league history to throw for over 70,000 yards. Now, funny play here in the second. Home team up 6. Matt Ryan's pass goes off the hands of Marvin Hall, lands on the backside of Marshawn Lattimore. Where have we seen that before? Technically, it's an interception. Just before halftime, Brees hitting Ted Ginn on a long pass. He hauls it in. 54-yard catch and run. It gives a black and gold a 13-0 lead. However, Brees wouldn't be so lucky here. Here in the third, throws in the middle, off the hands again. Jr. picked off by former LSU star Deion Jones. Returns this to the Saints 5. These guys are rocking. It's now second and goal from the Atlanta 1. Devonta Freeman, guess what? Fumbles it. Manti Te'o recovers. What a play. Later in the third, New Orleans up 13-3. Mark Ingram finds a hole, runs right through it, finding Pater from the 26, putting the squad up 20-3. The Saints never looked back as they clinched their first playoff spot since 2013, down on the Falcons 23-13.
Obviously, it was an important game. I thought our defense was magnificent. I thought they played real well. You know, they handled the short fields when there was one real well, put us in good field position. Came up with some key stops, you know, down there on the 1-yard line.
I thought the defense played spectacular all the way around. You know, but just watching them work this week, watching them practice, watching them just go about their the discipline of putting the game plan in and understanding what it was going to take to win this game.
Hey, let's fly east to Charlotte. Panthers need the win over the Bucs to clinch a playoff spot as well. Tampa Bay playing great defense all day, limiting the Minutes to 78 yards in the first half. They're down 12-9 until quarterback Jameis Winston connects with Jesus Wilson from the 18. The visitors take a 16-12 lead. However, under a minute to go in this one, Panthers have it 4th and goal. Cam Newton fumbles the ball, still gets in for the touchdown. Carolina claims one of the NFC wildcard spots with a 22-19 win over the Buccaneers. Jags-Niners, San Fran leading 23-19. They've got a 3rd and goal. Jimmy Garoppolo, the quarterback, throws his 5-yard strike to guess who? Former Bulldogs receiver Trent Taylor. His second TD catch of the season, putting his team up 11. 49ers down Jacksonville 44-34. They won 5 of the last 6. The countdown is on. In 8 days, LSU will hook up at Notre Dame in the Citrus Bowl, making their second straight appearance in Orlando. If you recall, they're coming into their date with the ND, winners of 3 straight, averaging 36 points in that period. Meanwhile, the Irish have dropped 2 of their last 3, giving up 351 yards into their defeats with Miami and Stanford. It's a pair of 9-3 squads trading punches on New Year's Day. Despite not competing for a national title, there's still plenty to play for.
I think a lot of the success in bowl games is due to your motivation and or lack thereof, you know. And I think your mindset going in has to be one of not this is just a game that doesn't count or doesn't matter, but really for us, we're viewing it as a game to get to 10 wins, a game to really propel us into a strong offseason.
All right, back in a moment.